Nei, men hei sann du, da er vi tilbake her i Back to the Future. Og jeg bruker hele klokka mi når det gjelder TV-tida, selv om det, jeg vet hva, jeg bare finner det ut selv. So, no more dogs?
There's no dogs in Hill Valley anymore?
Yep. Citizen Edna says they carry diseases and steal shoes.
Oi.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley?
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch them sooner or later.
Ja.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Okay.
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Det er ikke bra da.
You seriously got in trouble for PDAs?
You bet. The Browns always say that behaviors that excite your privates should be kept in private. Or maybe it's just Citizen Edna who says that.
Kanskje det.
Let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Så det gjør ikke det, altså.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
So I can change him, of course.
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus-I?
Vel, det burde finnes med. Det er som dette her. Hør da, men ikke så ille, kanskje.
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
Er det så kult da?
What do you got to do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
Oi.
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Ja,
Well,
hva er
it
det?
may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of
ikke bra.
brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
Alle i den, eller mange av de i denne byen er altså hjernevasket. Litt sånn i Korea og Kina og mange av de andre da. Og sånn er sånn som de kan ikke nevne mer enn de fordi at det kan hende det blir tatt for det. Ja.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it'll be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts, but now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
Det tror jeg ikke.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Ja.
Great. So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Okay.
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
Okay.
Sure you aren't craving a beer?
I do kind of miss beer. On second thought, blah.
Yeah.
You used to be a real bruiser.
That's all behind me now.
So what? You wouldn't even defend yourself?
I don't know if I could, actually.
Wuss.
Oh, you're just aching to find out, though.
Oi da.
Don't torment me.
Okay.
I could get used to this.
Please, Martin. Don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time.
Okay,
later,
da.
Biff.
Hulk.
Bye, Martin.
Hey, who are you waving
What's
into?
Jen up to now?
Ok. Er det noe mer her før vi går? Nei, jeg tror ikke det. Da går vi over til Jen. Jennifer. 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 We are coming for you. Yes, we are coming for you. Coming for you. The lunch, out to lunch.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Yeah,
Each?
it is.
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
To the book.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Skal vi se hva Jennifer driver med. Ah, tagging. Aha. Ikke noe jeg har interesse for, men... Door. It's a door.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Skal vi se hva annet vi kan gjøre. Planke.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Okay.
Jennifer! Jen!
Mm-hmm.
You got a problem?
What's the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this time, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't
Hey.
know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student.
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Oh.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless
my
you
God,
want
that's
the
fake.
spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Ja.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
Okay.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend. Oh,
Nei.
lighten up.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2-demerit offense. Go fig.
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
Jeg vet allerede nok, tror jeg.
Leech and the Whoosh Bags. Never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
Just en annen da.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Okay.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Okay.
Dorks.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Nei. Fordi de prøver å høres fortelleraktig ut. Nemlig. For eksempel, Matias skifter. Ja. Det var bare tullete.
My mom and dad,
What about them?
would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so,
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Jeg òg.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this
But
crazy
eventually
police
that-
state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Ok, vi går.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Ammo box.
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Vi får gå. Nå vekk da. Hei!
Look out, son!
Det er mor jo! It's mom.
Mom?
It's my mom. It's my mom. Du, 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 du. Der ja. Som jeg har sagt før, så er disse kameravinklene veldig, veldig forvirrende.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't.
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your
Yeah.
father.
Hva er det du mener med det?
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Pff, who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again.
For
my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Ah,
right.
ok.
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley.
Yeah, Henry,
Martin, are you sure
can
you're
go on.
feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Yes.
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Vi får vel kanskje gå og levere den da, tenker jeg. Skal vi gjøre det, og så sier vi at etter at vi er ferdig med det, så er episoden ferdig.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Det må det jo. Det er jo foreløpig det eneste vi har. Så... Vi må nøye oss med det vi får. Vi kan ikke nøye oss med det vi ikke får. Det må man gjøre når det både er jul og bursdag og andre tider av året.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
Shh. What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom.
Dad, try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Ok da.
Mary? Hey, what for?
Mye mer annerledes enn på bildet her.
Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad. I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
You know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean interesting?
Ja, hva
What
mener du med
kind
det?
of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother
Hey.
doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There
Yes.
she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Yeah.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if
Det kan man
Citizen
godt
Brown
se.
recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Jeg er ikke så sikker på det. Dere husker jo hvordan Beef ble. Så... Nei, jeg tror ikke det er noe særlig bra.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Something on your mind?
Jeg tror vi skal si
Well,
takk for nå.
I'll leave
Her,
you
ja.
to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Da sier jeg takk for nå. Ha det bra. Takk for at du så på. Håper du følger med på neste episode. Ha det bra.